Hi guys, I am Dr. Sunil Sharma. Yesterday I did a case of nasal myiasis. That's why I am making the video of nasal myiasis. What is nasal myiasis? Myiasis, the term coined by 1840 by F.W. Hoff. This term myiasis means fly. So this is Greek word which means fly. What is the definition of myiasis? The invasion or infestation of vertebrate host, that is human and mammals like animal, by dipterans fly larvae. Larva, that is maggot, is called myiasis. It may be infect any site, like it may be cutaneous, nasal or nasopharyngeal infestation, orbital, GI tract or urogenital. It may infest any site like cutaneous, nasal, nasopharyngeal, orbital, GIT, urogenital. Any site can be infested by maggot, that is larvae form of this diphtherians fly. The common human pathological flies are mainly Calophoridia, that is Calophora, Lucilia and Chrysomia. Chrysomia is more common in India, and some species of Cochleomylia genera. So these are the common fly which can infect human beings. Now, what is the life cycle of this fly? You may have this adult like house fly, horse fly, boar's fly, flesh fly, pot's fly. These are the common fly. First adult, then it lays eggs about 100 to 150 eggs that may not seen by microscopic eye vision. They only see in microscopic vision. You can say the tip of the pencil having 100 to 150 of eggs. It is just like that. They hatches about 8 to 24 hours, which forms larvae, that is maggots. Maggots having head is cylinder in shape and it's about 3 to 10 mm. Creamy white. You have to remember this: creamy white, cylindrical with tapering head. This is the classical larvae we have seen in human beings. Now after larvae form, it convert into 4 to 7 days into pupa. Pupa is coated structure which in which adult is developing. So this pupa in 10 to 20 days develop into adult. This is life cycle of maggot, life cycle of fly, life cycle of fly. Like house fly, Musca domestica. House fly is called Musca domestica linnaeus. Infestation, and maybe horse fly, boar's fly, flesh fly. It may be any fly. There are three types of myiasis, you can say in general. Accidental myiasis. Accidental, if food having maggots or any maggot form of fly, it may go ingested into food and it normally without any symptom passes away through the stool. That may be you can say accidental myiasis, having mild symptom like abdominal pain or cramping. Facultative, normally they are saprophytic, which normally lays egg in the decomposed soils or any garbage. But sometimes if they may be opportunistic infestation of may infect human being also, and animal. Obligatory means their life cycle mainly depends on living vertebrate. Like it is obligatory, you can say boar's fly, flesh fly. These are the obligatory myasis. They require living vertebrate to complete their life cycle. What are the predisposing conditions which may leading to maggot infestation? Patient may have diabetes with poor hygienic condition, may have malignancy of the nose, may have mental health, or may have atrophic rhinitis. Atrophic rhinitis is foul smelling condition which attract the maggot or attract the fly to lay eggs inside the nose, or sometimes if you are not aware about finger is having any contaminated eggs go inside the nose, you are poking your nose, that's why infection may occur. Now what are the clinical features? Of nasal myiasis, clinical finding. Clinical finding mainly you have foul smelling, discharge with bleeding, episodic epistaxis. You may have facial edema or lip edema, upper lip edema. You may have secondary purulent nasal discharge. And classical characteristic you may see maggots that is creamy white in color. Maggots crawling outside the nose, These maggots, every living being required oxygen. So how O2 is required? So even though they are destroying the nasal cavity, but they require oxygen. So what we can, that's why we are killing by this. You may have tight pack of turpentine oil or any like chloroform. So if you are tight packing, they have to come out because of they require oxygen. So these are the classical clinical feature of nasal myiasis. I will attach my yesterday's operated video with this class, so you will have detailed knowledge about nasal myiasis. Now what is the treatment? Treatment is best is endoscopic removal under GA. So you may sometimes address another pathology or may take biopsy also to diagnose underlying cause. So best is endoscopic removal under GA. Second, you may apply turpentine oil or chloroform in the nasal cavity to kill the larva. Okay. Third one is what I am doing. I am using spray cautery in targeted area, targeted nasal areas which are having maggots, and treat underlying cause. Treat underlying pathology. Like atrophic rhinitis, you have to give saline wash for many years so that this foul smell doesn't occur, which doesn't attract the fly. And prevention, you have to keep hygiene. Hygiene is must. So this is about maggots. Thank you so much.
हाँ
ऐसे कर ऐसे
रेडी
कैमरे को
यू कर दूं
हाँ इधर पास में लो देखो सी
और पास में चले जाओ ना।
ओहो ले ना मैगट बहुत सारे निकालता हूँ बना के। दिस इज क्लासिक नेजल मियोसिस। एक टर्पेंटाइन और भी ले लेना फॉर दिस क्लीनिंग डिहाइड्रेशन ऑफ दिस। A lot of 2 days back they are egg only. Now they are developing in full flesh. After 2 to 4 days they develop in this is because of atrophic rhinitis. This patient having atrophic rhinitis. That's why so many more than 100 are there in both nostril, both side of the nose. We are operating at Rajasthan Hospital, Sahibabad. Wow. This is now left side. You can see we have having both sides. So many. पाँच मिनट का बनाना है। ये जो मक्खी होती है ना उसको बोलते हैं मस्का डोमेस्टिका। सो दिस इज डेवलप्ड बिकॉज ऑफ एनी एट्रोफिक राइनाइटिस और फाउल स्मेलिंग। सो मस्का डोमेस्टिका ले एग्स हियर। Egg development, this larva, after that pupa and this adult. Egg, pupa, larva, pupa, then adult. First egg, this is larva stage. After this having pupa and finally adult Musca domestica. That is also housefly. Okay. इसका फोटो ले लो, टेक दिस उसी वीडियो में। सो मैनी इन टर्पेंटाइन ऑयल। ओके, बंद कर दो।